Hello everybody and welcome back into Scotiabank Arena for some more Toronto Maple Leafs hockey action. The Maple Leafs and the Arizona Coyotes for the first time this year. Last time the Leafs beat the Coyotes in regulation time here at home back in 2006. Carter Hutton between the pipes here for the Coyotes. In net, Ilya Samsonov for the Toronto Maple Leafs. Leafs coming off a 4-1 win against the Ottawa Senators here on home ice, looking to continue that role against the Coyotes this afternoon. Face-off one back, controlled by Arizona. Strawman at center for Chychrun. Across on the wing for Zach Kassian. In, shoots. Stopped by Samsonov early on. Turned over, Keller in front. Tries to get a shot to the net. Drop back shot. Strawman. That's blocked through the traffic. Keller in the corner, back for Kassian. Centers that for Chychrun, poked up by Matthews. Austin Matthews a race to it. He has Nylander with him. Matthews in! He scores! It was stopped. It trickled home. And Toronto leads 1-0. Austin Matthews with his third of the year. Well, the Arizona boy gets one against his childhood team in a blue and white uniform this afternoon here in Scotiabank Arena to put Toronto in front. 1-0. Now, that's a huge goal for the Toronto Maple Leafs. You want to get into the game, that's exactly how you get into the game. Here's the face-off, and it's one back, controlled by the Coyotes. Big hit, and a shot and a penalty coming up here. And who's it going to? I believe it's against the Leafs. I can't see. No, we're not able to see. It's going against Austin Matthews. Hit a man after the face-off, and Toronto's going to go to the box. So Matthews gets an early goal and then takes an early penalty, and the Coyotes will go to the first power play of the night. Toronto killed both Ottawa power plays last game, 2 for 2 on the kill. Goss pair back. Here's Chychrun. They set up with Galchenyuk. Most of the Coyote goals this year are on the power play so far. Fisher back for a shot, kicked away. Riley off the boards, and that's not out. Hooks it past him. What a play by Morgan Riley, and here come the Leafs shorthanded. Engvall picks it up. Engvall one-on-one. He's in, he shoots, and he scores! Pierre Engvall! First shorthanded goal of the year, and it's 2-0 Toronto. So Pierre Engvall has his first of the year. Toronto has their first shorthanded goal of the year, and it's 2-0 early. Well, this is the way you want to see the Maple Leafs play against the Arizona Coyotes, a team that they have not beat on home ice for such a long time. So many years gone by. Here's Tavares back for Sandin. He steps in and shoots it. It's kicked away. Picked up again now. The Coyotes in their own zone, having some trouble with the puck. Schmaltz has it back ahead. He's hit on the wing. Ritchie to Keller. Great step to the net. Nothing there. Still on the power play here. That shot right on, and Samsonov battles it. Tavares back to Zach Aston-Reese. Far pass out of the box for Matthews. Austin Matthews in alone, and a backhand stop by Hutton. Leafs trying to make it 3-0 here in the first period. Coming out strong so far this afternoon. Beating Ottawa 4-1, and now looking to take down the Coyotes before hosting the Dallas Stars, who are 3-0. Brody back. Here's Giordano, and that's fired off the mark and wide. Keller in the corner, back for Gostisbehere, kept in by Kerfoot. Tied with Matthews for 3 goals on the year. The top 2 Leaf scorers, Kerfoot and Matthews. Here's Kerfoot again. He'll dangle, gave it away to Lyubushkin, and back out it comes. The former Maple Leaf in Ilya Lyubushkin. It's picked up again by the Coyotes. Have it at center, knocked down by Yarncroke, but kept in by the Coyotes. Galchenyuk trying to get it to the goal. In behind, he'll center that for Keller. To the point for Lyubushkin, in for Kassian. That's poked free, and here comes Marner. Halfway through the first, Toronto leading 2-0. Far corner, that's set for Matthews. Matthews in front, center that. It's off the side of the goal. Lyubushkin back for Kassian. Matthews battles, but the Coyotes will get it out. Not much on that chance for Toronto. A bad pass, and now back ahead. Matthews tries to find it again. Lyubushkin. Here's Galchenyuk. The Leafs get it, Nylander to Matthews. Back in the Coyote zone and around. This will find help for Hall. Hall in front of the net. He'll try to center. Nylander, they battle for it again. Hall from behind, back in front, he scores! Justin Hall, what a goal! The defense step in, and it's 3-0 Leafs in the first. So a big first period for the Toronto Maple Leafs has them to a 3-0 lead. Justin Hall with the goal. That's a big one for Hall. You want to get your defense going. That's the way to do it right there. Draw one back. Leafs have the puck in. It's David Kampf. He'll wind up. He'll shoot. It's fanned on. It goes wide of the net. Bunting battles in behind. Looking in front. And that's stopped. It's still loose in front. Zach Aston-Reese put it on goal. Back again. They center. That's kicked away. Right down the middle. And they couldn't keep it in. The Leafs are battling there to get another. Here come the Coyotes down the right side to Zingle. Won't make his way to the net clean. Under 5 to go in the first. 3-0 Toronto on top. Here's Kampf. He has Bunting with him. Shoots. And that one's stopped by Hutton. He'll hold on for the Coyotes. 4:06 to go in the first. A 3-0 Toronto lead. Well, this is the way you want the Maple Leafs to play this game. And Arizona Coyotes are never an easy opponent for the Toronto Maple Leafs. That shot easily gobbled up by Hutton. He'll hold on for another face-off in the Coyote zone. 3-0 Toronto here in the first from Scotiabank Arena. Leafs have been hot so far on home ice this year. Draw one back. It goes to the corner. Chychrun battling for it. The Leafs get it free. Engvall in front for Sandin, and that's lost again as Engvall pokes it to the far boards. Looking back in front again, and that one passed just out of reach. Here's Ritchie. 2 to go in the period. Toronto. Galchenyuk now down the right side for the Coyotes. In the zone, Engvall fires that back ahead for Sandin. Back into the Coyote zone and around. This will find help. It gets by Liljegren and out again. Galchenyuk turns it over. Stralman at center. Jake Muzzin. He'll drop that in front. Now Ben will step in. Ben in front. Here's Liljegren. That shot blocked. They try to get it back again and it's out. Seconds run down here in the first period. Hit there on the play. Hayden can't get a shot to the goal. That'll do it for one. Toronto 3, the Coyotes 0. What a period for the Toronto Maple Leafs. Through one, your stats, the shots 13-3. Toronto with a 3-0 lead. Hits 5-3 Leafs. Face-offs 4 aside. Power plays Coyotes 0-1. Toronto with a short-handed goal. No power plays for Toronto. 3-0 they lead through 20. Welcome into the second period here tonight from Scotiabank Arena. This is the best first period this year so far for Toronto, and so it had to be. Draw one back. We just started the second. Picked up by Schmaltz. Marner tries to get it further along. Stralman. Here's Keller. Take it down. Matthews off the boards and back down the ice. Race to it going after it. It'll be icing against Toronto. If you're just joining us, Toronto 3, the Coyotes 0 from Scotiabank Arena. Game 4 of the season. Coyotes looking for their first win of the year. Draw one. Chychrun fired. It's blocked. Kassian has it back. He looks. Won't find a lane there. Chychrun back. Keller in front. Here's Kassian alone. He's stopped. Riley for Matthews. Leafs come the other way. Matthews winding up. He'll shoot, and it's easily gobbled up by the glove of Hutton, and he holds on for a face-off in the Coyote zone. Huge first period for the Maple Leafs. Has them out in front. 3-0 here on the Arizona Coyotes. Face-off 6-4. Leafs do not win that one back. It's played in further by Nylander. Looking in from behind. He tried to center that. Hutton plays it free for Chychrun. And that's played now for Stralman. On the wing for Kassian. Taken by Riley. Matthews just fires it back in and on goal. That's shrugged away. Stralman taken in the corner. Marner in front for Matthews. And that one did make its way to the net clean. Kassian. Here comes Schmaltz. The Coyotes the other way. Hall back. Here's a centering pass. Keller, and it's off the stick of Justin Hall. They get it again in front. Great save. Samsonov. He got across. Here's Marner. Flips that back around for Yarncroke. That missed him. It's kept in. A shot right on. And Samsonov fights that off too. Back in the corner. Riley flips it free. Schmaltz in front to Zingle. Centers. And Samsonov just got a piece. Here's Yarncroke. He'll fire it into the Coyote zone and in deep. Finds help in Tavares. Along the boards. He'll kick it back for Marner. Marner steps in. He shoots. And it's easily to the chest where Hutton can cover for a face-off. Just about halfway through this game, still 3-0 Toronto where we stand from Scotiabank Arena. Face-off coming now. And it's one back, controlled. Here's a shot by Brody right off the mitt. Kerfoot, he'll throw it to the goal, and again, there's Hutton, making that look easy. Kerfoot with a huge 2-goal outing against Ottawa for his second and third this season. Matthews scored his third this afternoon. So Kerfoot and Matthews tied for the scoring leader. On Toronto, is that shot easily to the chest again. And Hutton once again will hold on. Toronto pressuring just like the first period, but Hutton has been solid here in the second, keeping it 3-0. Here's the drop. One back again. Brody looks for a shot. It's picked up by Kerfoot. He'll fire it off a leg. Leafs trying to get it back. Richie ahead. Here's Galchenyuk up by. Giordano tired, trying to get back. The shot fought off by Samsonov. Back in front. Made that save too. Two great looks for the Coyotes. They have it again. Brody flips that off the boards up for Kerfoot. Back into the Coyote zone again. Bounces to the net and in! Oh my! Alex Kerfoot has his fourth. And that was really unexpected. Send it, look at this, just past the blue line, hit the red line, hit off the stick of Gostisbehere off the boards and takes a wicked release off the right wing board. That one you will not see again, probably not. What a way to score a goal for the Maple Leafs. You could say Coyotes want that one back guaranteed, and that's going to be a goaltending change. It's not even Carter Hutton's fault on that one, but Melka will take the pipes for the Coyotes. 4-0 Toronto leading here in the second. That's just a shot off the boards, but it hits the stick of Gostisbehere. Then it takes a wicked ricochet off the right board, and not tight against his post was Hutton, but it's the way it took a bounce off the boards. It was so weird. It had that much on it to find a way through. Kept in by the Leafs here. Jarnkrok, he'll center that for Tavares. Shot blocked. They try to get it on Vejmelka. Labushkin up for Galchenyuk. Coyotes the other way. Step to the net. Drop past the Zingle. And that's stopped by Samsonov. Loose in front. Giordano clears. Back to center ice. Coyotes regroup. Here they come inside on the wing. Giordano back to defend. That shot stopped. And it just squeaks wide. Brody to Bunting, and he'll fire it out. Race to it, Tavares. But that's going to go for icing against Toronto at 3:14 to go in the second, a 4-0 lead. Yeah, Leafs are playing some good hockey right now and just trying to continue to look sharp here in front of the home crowd. Face off one back, controlled by the Coyotes. Stroman to Chychrun right on. That's kicked down by Samsonov. Bunting clears to center. Chychrun has it again. Coyotes catching up in the shot department, but not the scoring department. It's 4-0 still. Here's Jaskin to the goal, and he fired it wide. Great opportunity, but the Leafs got on him. Now it's picked up again. Drop pass back to Chychrun. In center that. Zach Aston Reese back to center. That got over the stick. Touched up by Vejmelka. No icing. Stroman. Time running out here in the second period. Fisher up the left wing side. Here's Jaskin on the right. Has it again to the net, and it's fired high and over the goal. They get it again. Drop shot. Stroman. That's off Brody, and that'll do it for two. The Leafs get the only goal in the second. Unexpected fashion. 4-0 Toronto leading through 40. Shots of the game are 19 for the Leafs with 4. Coyotes 11 with 0. Hits are 9-7 Toronto. Faceoffs 9-7 Coyotes. Coyotes 0 for 1 on the power play. Toronto is shorthanded goal. 4-0 after 2. Welcome into the third period here tonight from Scotiabank Arena. Leafs and the Coyotes. Toronto 4, Coyotes 0. Start the third. Draw one back by Matthews. Gets the pass again. Austin Matthews. Fans on the shot towards the goal, and the Coyotes have a step the other way. Keller with Cassian. Riley back to defend. Here's a look from the corner. Centered in front for Chychrun right on. That's stopped by Samsonov. Loose in front. The Leafs battle, and they'll play it down the ice. That one will go for an icing. Just past the 2-minute mark of this third period. Coyotes trying to do anything in their power to break the shutout. Samsonov got the shutout ruined last game by the Senators. 4-1 was the final. Stroman. Here's Cassian. Spins. Look. Schmaltz right on. And Samsonov got a piece. Here's Matthews, and he'll clear down the ice again. Another icing call against Toronto. Yeah, just kill time if you're the Maple Leafs. A 4-0 lead. Just hold on. That's your job now, as Coyotes compressing here early in the third period, and Samsonov has been up to the task. Throwing back. Stroman, and that deflects. There's Hall. He'll clear. That's not out. Kept in. Keller shoots. Stopped by Samsonov through the traffic. What a save that was. Schmaltz, it's kept inside. Coyotes to the net. Here's the shot right on. That's handled. Loose and another there. Great stops by Samsonov. Here's Schmaltz. And again. Matthews off the boards and out. It's not. And it actually just is. And it's offside against Arizona. This third period has been all Coyotes so far. And Ilya Samsonov up to the task. Look at the big saves. Get in position. Get your body where it needs to be to stop that puck from getting in your net. And he's done that here in this game today. Face-off coming. Ready again. And the draw one back by Arizona. Controlled by Zach Cassian. Has a step on the left. Looks. and backhands it to the goal. That one through traffic, found a way on net. Leafs can't get it out. Keller. Here's Stroman at the point. Toronto battles for it in the corner. Finally gets to it. It's still not out. Now Hall. It's turned over to Schmaltz. Stroman looking. Here's Chychrun. Hit shot. Flips off his stick and over the goal. Here's Stroman again. In front for Kassian. Kicked away. Marner tries to clear. Riley does get it out. Race to it. Here's Nylander. Might have Marner with him. Drops it off and it's turned over. Chychrun. Back after it was Willie Nylander. Here's Schmaltz and he's taken down by Riley. Marner steps in for Nylander. Dropped off the boards for Hall. He'll drop back to the point and no one there for the Leafs. It goes back down the ice. 9.5 to play, a 4-0 lead. Here's Tavares. He'll flip that. It's turned over. Deflects on goal and Samsonov plays it. Freeze is in goal. And it's stopped by Samsonov. A sweepy play there by the Leaf netminder, but he gets in position to make the save on recovery. Here's Marner. He shoots. Stopped. Easily shrugged off by Hutton. First shot of the third period for Toronto. Keller. Marner has it again. Under 7 to go. And the Leafs just try to defend off the Coyotes. Here's Stroman on the left wing. A step to the net with Galchenyuk, and that's kicked down. Samsonov plays that free. The Leafs fire it down the ice again. Third icing this period against Toronto. 5:14 to go. 4-0 lead on the Arizona Coyotes. Coyotes have looked good in this third period, putting everything they can to the net, and Ilya Samsonov has been amazing. Shots this period, 10-1 Arizona. Here's Gostisbehere to Lyubushkin in for Ritchie. He'll spin, he'll look, drop shot, and that off the Leaf, and the backhanded clear fails. Ritchie keeps it in. Galchenyuk to the net. That goes wide. Tavares back to it for the Leafs again. He'll clear. That does get by and down the ice. Brody after it for Toronto. In the corner board zone. That drop back for Kerfoot. He'll battle for it in the corner. Pokes it free along the boards. Galchenyuk to Ritchie. Here come the Yotes. The centering pass to Gostisbehere. 2 to go, third period. Giordano getting back and centering pass. Stopped by Samsonov. He got across. Back in the corner again. Here's Ritchie in behind the Leaf goal. They look to center again. Coyotes pressing. Galchenyuk gets blocked. Great defense. They get it again. And it's knocked away by Samsonov. Final minute to play. Gostisbehere. Galchenyuk. What a save. That's Samsonov again. Camp. Here's Alex Kerfoot, and he'll fire down into the Coyote zone. In and around that finds Zach Aston-Reese for Camp in front. That's blocked. Kerfoot tries to settle for the loose change. Took a man down, and that's going to be a late penalty against Toronto. Coyotes back to the power play with 32.9 seconds left. Ilya Samsonov has been amazing in this third period for Toronto Maple Leafs, shutting the door completely. Just 32 seconds ago, Toronto's going to end this big losing streak. Draw one, Kassian, he fires it off his stick and wide. Giordano there, he'll play that across for Riley. Still on this power play, the Coyotes. Bad passing and the Leafs can't clear. Now a big hit and Camp tries, and he gave it away. Coyotes have it in front, and they score! With just 19 seconds left, Samsonov couldn't get across to the post side, and guess who? Nick Ritchie. He'll get the power play goal. Coyotes, most of their goals this year are on the power play, and there's another example of it right there. Former Leaf burns the Maple Leaf shutout with seconds remaining in this hockey game to make it 4-1. Just under 20 ticks left on the clock, 4-1. Face-off one back, Coyotes control at center. Lyubushkin here. Picked up along the boards. Battle for it, Matthews. He'll get to it, and now Schmaltz in front. Nylander, 8 seconds left. Battled free. Here's Riley. He'll clear to center. And that should do it. Austin Matthews scores a goal, and the Coyotes return to Toronto. Leafs survive 4-1 on a huge third period by the Coyotes. They break the shutout, but that's all they can do. The Leafs win this one of a final score 4-1. They will host the Dallas Stars next, who are 3-0.